Today, I will teach you the right way to attract anything to your life. The world is so different for you. Do you believe that is impossible to reach your goal, is impossible to achieve, or change your mind about what you feel daily? Seems like things are not going well for you, but don't worry. Today everything will start changing and you will not see the world as the same thing you usually used to think about. Techniques such as visualization, affirmations, gratitude, meditation, and surrounding ourselves with positivity can help adjust our vibrational frequency and manifest our desires. Your goals can become a reality more quickly and easily than you might imagine. To put it another way, it's being the center of attention in your own life. It's not hard to lose perspective of how privileged we are at times. It's in our nature as humans to quickly lose appreciation for what we have right now. And it's easy to fall into that trap. When we want to be truly appreciative of the life we now have, it is often necessary to take a moment to reflect and express thanks. Even though it can be challenging at times, self-reflection is an immensely vital phase in the process of manifestation. Your subconscious mind actually contains a lot of power, and as soon as you begin to favorably impact it, the possibilities are practically endless. In point of fact, one of the fundamental principles behind this law is that like energies are drawn to another person. Staying in the present moment is not just an important ethical principle, but is also crucial in this scenario. If you allow yourself to become overly comfortable in your autopilot way of living and fail to pay attention to what is right in front of you, you run the risk of losing out on significant chances that the universe is trying to present to you. The universe has a solution for all your problems. The big problem is that you don't understand how to communicate with the universe. You need to leave your comfort zone, you need to stop thinking that you can't do it, and you need to stop claiming for attention and start focusing on yourself. Listen, if there are dozens of people who can do what is impossible to you, you need to ask yourself why they can. What is wrong with me? Why I am not reaching my goals? After that, you will notice that the big problem is on you, so it's important to start thinking about changing your mindset right now. You need to activate the power inside you. It's possible that you've spent years engaging in one spiritual practice after another in the expectation that one of them will eventually bring you to the level of knowledge that this other person has achieved. On the other hand, the more teachings and practices you adopt, the more disconnected you could feel from your own identity. Even the euphoric spiritual high that results from engaging in extensive energy work might leave you with a sense of disconnection. In the meantime, even when you do make progress, it does not appear to be permanent. If you've lived long enough, you've probably learned the hard way that being called sensitive isn't always a brilliant compliment. It's a term that's occasionally used to describe people who can't laugh at their own jokes, who always feel as though they're being put down, and who respond to even the smallest of difficulties as though they're a major catastrophe waiting to happen. There are some moments that is hard to keep living, but you need to understand that this life is a journey, and you need to be able to understand it and try to change the difficulties into learnings. When we learn to master our thoughts, we can shape our reality to align with our desires. As you embark on this adventure, I would like to assure you that you already possess everything that is needed to create the meaningful relationship that you so deeply desire. You have been programmed from birth to live from and through your highest potential, to function in perfect flow with your intuition, and to experience a natural connection to all other living things. This is your natural state of being. You'll experience an unlimited state of being, where everything you perceive helps you achieve what you want out of life, and more importantly, be who you're intended to be. Instead of struggling against your limitations in order to get what you want out of life, you'll experience this limitless state of being. Everything in the universe, from physical objects to emotions, vibrates at different frequencies. I thought you can either connect yourself with the powerhouse of the universe, or cut yourself off from the divine inflow. You need to understand that no one listens to me, and no one can say no to you. A life you. Stop thinking about how something is going to happen or how you are going to get what you want. This is the single most important secret to having a powerful and positive mindset that I have ever uncovered. Instead, I started picturing how I would feel once I actually had it in my possession and how it made me feel. When I think about how content and energized I would be in that situation, it almost immediately puts me in a much better mood. Raising our vibrational frequency involves practicing self-care, focusing on positive emotions and engaging in uplifting activities. Whenever I start to have second thoughts, I try to picture myself in the future already in possession of what I desire, and this helps me reframe my entire way of thinking. As soon as I make a shift in my mentality, answers start to present themselves, and I move closer to realizing my ambitions and goals. Individuals were sources of energy before coming into their physical bodies, and a larger part of them still is. The non-physical part of a person exists as a point of attraction, offering a vibration that attracts experiences based on love and desires. They emphasize that negative emotions arise when there is vibrational discord with one's own creation. Before coming into their physical bodies, individuals were the source of energy and still are a larger part of it. But if you want to improve your life or yourself, it doesn't have to be about doing something monumental all at once. Rather, it is the seemingly insignificant actions you take on a daily basis that, when added together, can lead to significant development in the long run. The law of vibration states that everything in the universe, including our thoughts and emotions, has a specific frequency. By understanding and aligning our vibrational frequency with our desires, we can manifest positive experiences and attract what we want in life. Visualization technique for manifesting desires. The technique is based on the law of assumption, where positive assumptions harden into realities. It involves identifying and clarifying goals, writing them as affirmations, and combining them with visualizations. The goal is to convince the mind that the desires have already been manifested, leading to their externalization in the real world. Writing goals as affirmations, acting as if they have already been manifested, helps convince the mind of their reality. Visualizations, combined with affirmations, are a powerful way to persuade the mind of the manifested desire. It is important to immerse oneself in the emotions and feelings associated with the desired outcome during visualization. Understanding oneself as a vibrational being and recognizing the guidance provided by emotions can serve as a constant source of guidance. Individuals have the ability to control their vibration and can manifest their desires by aligning with their true vibrational nature. You need to change and start noticing that the world will retribute what your mind asks for. Don't spread negative energy because the universe will retribute the same energy. Hope this video helps you in life and makes you start thinking positively from now. You need to understand that all humans possess an infinite and unconquerable power, which is of a spiritual nature. This power lies dormant within man until he realizes his oneness with the divine source. By connecting with the powerhouse of the universe through thought, man can tap into infinite power and resources.